Hello, welcome back to another car vlog. I cannot believe it, but I have lasted over 1 week as a vegan. I'm shocked. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the things I've learned over this past week as a new vegan runner. But first, I want to ask you, if you were going to become a vegan, let's say you're not a vegan right now and you're just watching this video because you might be curious about it. I would like to know, what is the one food you would miss the most out of anything that you cannot eat as a vegan, which means anything from an animal product, anything that comes from animals, milk, cheese, meat, dairy, etc. Imagine anything that used to be from an animal you can't have. So what would be the one thing that you would miss the most out of those categories? With that said, the first lesson I learned from this past week as a vegan is something called dairy withdrawals. I didn't know this was even a thing until I experienced it myself. Amongst some of the many symptoms are I experienced being lethargic. I didn't feel as energetic as I normally do. Those of you that have been watching my videos know I'm a pretty energetic person. I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of vigor. I like to do a lot of things. So me being tired is not normal for me. The second thing I experienced was mild stomach uneasiness. I wasn't like, not like rushing to the bathroom or anything like that, but I just had a few stomach aches on a few mornings when I'd wake up, which I never had before. And then when I did my research, I found out, oh, those are symptoms of dairy withdrawal. So that's the first thing I learned from my first week as being a vegan. The second thing I learned is to not be so rigid with this. I had a hard time the first few days trying to figure out what I can and can't have, because I would say I got a Beyond Burger from somewhere, and then I worried afterwards that I didn't know that some bread contains milk and egg. I didn't know that. I thought bread was just bread. So I would think about, oh my gosh, I had that piece of bread today, that means I'm not vegan anymore. No, that means I'm still learning as I go. So I'm not going to be so hard on myself, and that's the advice I give to you. Don't be so rigid and hard on yourself. You know what, if you have something that you find out later it has dairy in it, or you're in a situation where you have to have it, say you're at a party or something and that's all they have, don't beat yourself up over it. Just say, you know what, I'm learning as I go here. I'm still trying my best. So that's the second thing I learned. The third thing, and this was a big one, my wife and I went on a trip out of state of last weekend, and the place we were in is nothing like Los Angeles. Okay, folks, I mean, you go to Los Angeles and there's a vegan restaurant like every block. Where we went was they didn't have that situation. I mean, we went to almost every meal we went out to eat, and I swear the people looked at me, or the waitresses and waiters looked at me like I was a bit odd when I asked if they had a vegan menu. So that was a big challenge, because everybody's ordering. My wife's vegetarian, but she's not vegan, and the people we were hanging out with, they aren't vegetarian or vegan, so they already knew what they wanted. So by the time it got to me, it's like time stood still, and I'm just like, what do I get? I don't know what to get here. So I kind of had to just kind of get things that I normally wouldn't get, like French fries, which are probably cooked in the same oil as some of the meat products, or who knows what. But that's my tip for the third one, is be ready for if you're going to go out of town. Prepare ahead of time. Pack your stuff up. Maybe do your research on that town. and be sure that they have restaurants that have some vegan options if you're going to visit those restaurants. I learned a lot this week. I'm still excited about this. I don't exactly feel any different yet, but I hear it takes a couple weeks for your body to kind of get acclimated to it. So I hope these tips helped you. I would love to learn if you're a vegan. I would love to hear about what was the biggest difference you learned, or the biggest difference you felt from your body after being vegan for a while with your athletic side. Like, did you feel any faster? Did you feel healthier? Did you feel more energetic? I would like to know. Leave a comment below. I would love to hear all about it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because you subscribing helps the channel grow, which helps more eyeballs see videos like this helping others. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next car vlog or video or whatever I decide to do. Bye. A little celery ASMR for you.